back to Eclectic. Hello, this is Alina from Argentina. In this channel today I wanted to talk about what's been going on in the US. I'm in Argentina, but I lived in the US for 4 years, and I tell a little bit about my story in a recent blog post that I wrote last Sunday, I think. Yes, last Sunday I wrote a short blog post, and in there I say that racism is gaslighting and how this is narcissism, okay? And I'm not in the US, but and the situation in Argentina is very different from how you guys live there in the US, if you're from the US. And so I lived there for a while, but I just wanted to say that it's very important to keep learning about these issues and to know about systemic racism, which is one of the videos that I'm going to link that video here. I'm a foreigner, I'm not in the US, but still I empathize so much with this. I think it's very important to talk about these issues and to know that this has to stop, really, because it's archaic and it's gaslighting, and people that are usually good people won't gaslight. So narcissists are the ones that gaslight, and this sounds so much like narcissism, right? And so it's hypocrisy and it's hidden things. And I remember when I lived there, it was like, okay, what's politically correct and what is really happening, right? So that distance from what's real and what appears to be real is horrifying. It's awful. So I think that it would be good if you guys, the good guys that live there, because I know, there are so many similarities with narcissism when it comes to racism, that you can treat it the same way, okay? So we know these people won't change. If you're interested in that, I'll link my blog post down below, and this video that is not mine. It's beautifully done. It's with cartoons, and it explains very clearly what systemic racism is. And it's very important to learn about that, so that we don't allow that to happen. So today I'm talking about self-trust and how to regain it after narcissistic abuse. It's difficult because of the gaslighting that I just mentioned. You've been gaslighted and you've been made doubt. You were forced to see realities in a different way. So now when you see your reality, you may find it difficult to say, okay, this is what I'm seeing. Is this what it is? Because you've been gaslighted, so it's completely normal. So, but now you have to regain your intuition, reestablish your contact with yourself, with your intuition, with mindfulness, with yoga, with being in the present moment, listening to what you feel, listening to your gut feeling, and add to that, not being afraid of making mistakes, because your inner critic will make you, keep spinning in that loop of, oh yes, I want to do this, but what if I'm wrong? So I won't be able to stand the mistake or being wrong. So don't worry about that. That's a good trick, Try to just do whatever it is that you want to do. Try it, and if you're wrong, you have your inner nurturer that will say to you, it's okay. We all make mistakes, okay? You're allowed to make mistakes, and it's okay. It's fine, We all make mistakes, so make that decision, try it, follow your gut, follow your intuition, and see what happens. That's the way to go. And then remember all your qualities, the qualities that you have that made you so attractive to a narcissistic person. You're special, really. You're the good people of this earth. So it's important for you to remember that, and defend that. Get angry about, but angry in a good way. Don't go fight people, okay? Just get angry internally and say, okay, no, I won't allow people to abuse me anymore, to step over my boundaries, to gaslight me. I won't allow that. That's it. You know, I'm not dealing with this anymore. So know your boundaries. No, start saying no more. When you want to put a boundary, just do it. The same way you say no to a glass of water, for example. Like, no thank you. Say no more, you know. No thank you. Even with a smile, that's good. Say no. I was saying, remember your qualities, like you are empathic, you know. Being empathic is huge. It's so valuable nowadays. So remember that. Being empathic, being positive, being people that want to help other people, helpers. Remember, Mr. Rogers would say, look for the helpers. Remember, somebody told him, I don't know if it's his mom or his dad, said, you know, always look for the helpers. You are the helpers. You guys are the helpers. People that have been with narcissistic people, with psychopaths and so on. So you are very valuable. So remember those qualities. So trust. Why wouldn't you trust someone like that? This leads me to the next thing, that is, think of yourself as your best friend. So what would you say to your best friend? If your best friend was in this position, let's say in an example that needs, you know, to decide, make a decision, for example, right? What would you say to your best friend? Okay. And do that. Do whatever it is that you would say to your best friend. Exercise boundaries, you know, with a grin. Like, no, thank you. And I would say, be angry about people trying to manipulate you, but not in a way that attacking, okay? Just in a way where you won't allow this to happen, like as if you're guarding your best friend, you know? And keeping in mind that what you lived before, you know, with this abuser, whatever it is that you lived before, like never again. This ends here, you know, like Gandalf, when he says with a stick, he goes like this you shall not pass, something like that, you know. Think about images like that. This is it, no more. Like, you have to guard yourself. We need more of you here right now. We need more people like you, so please take care of yourself. Think about your good qualities and traits and things that distinguish you, you know, things that make you so special, which I mentioned a few, like your positivity, your naivety, which is dangerous when it comes to psychopaths and all that, but it's a good trait. Let's not forget about that, okay? Agreeableness is a good trait, and the thing is, when you mature after going through all this, you know, after going through abuse, you sort of learn things, okay? And you mature. Let's say the empath matures. You know, you're a mature empath, right? And so now you're not so positive about certain things, but it's okay because you're mature, okay? Because, for example, you're not so positive as to say, I'm going to help this narcissist change, you know? This poor person is so wounded and traumatized, I'm going to help him or her change, you know? No. You learn, for example, that narcissists don't change, for example. This also takes me to post-traumatic growth, which is the thing. Post-traumatic growth, it happens when people go through abuse, for example, and they take this pain, this horrible thing that they lived through, and they change it into something that is good, beautiful, meaningful, you know? When people find meaning and take that pain and sort of transmute it into something good, and they make good things, that is post-traumatic growth. You can do that too. It involves having some resilience, you know, and which is not resilience, but it's not, you know, it's one of the components of post-traumatic growth is resilience. So the ability to bounce back. With post-traumatic growth, what you do is you take this pain, find meaning, and transform it, transmute it into something beautiful. Yeah, because your essence is beautiful, is good, is light, is positive energy, is good things. You have positivity, you have empathy, you have this capacity to adapt, to care for others and want to help others. You're helpers. So yeah, so why wouldn't you trust someone like that? Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Please take care, follow your self-care plan, whatever it is, like manage your state, drink water, exercise, eat healthy, try to do that. Don't be hard on yourself if you don't, because that's a big one that I see with my clients sometimes. You know, they want to do everything perfect. No. That's the inner critic. So silence that one a little bit. Say, okay, no, today. Not today, inner critic. I'm okay. I didn't want to do yoga today, and that's fine. I didn't do yoga the whole week, and it's okay because I was sad maybe. So that's fine too. You know, next week I'll try and I'll do it, okay? Inner nurturer working for you too. There. Okay, so take care, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye. Take care.